Quick question, have you personally ever had a deep engaging conversation with two immigrants, one from Japan and one from Spain? No? Because that's exactly how I would feel talking to Sylvester Stallone and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You know, one time I took a plane to England and I saw Prince Harry and I was like, yo, Harry, and I was like, oh, you went to see Harry, he's a really good guy, I went to the mall with him one time and we saw this girl and we both looked at her ass and we were like, yeah, pound it.
What the fuck are you both saying? What's up, everybody? Welcome to MaffmanJones Movie Reviews. I'm your host, John Maffio, and today's featured film is another movie that's trying to capitalize on the nostalgia of old action heroes. Escape Plan, starring Sylvester Stallone, Rocky, and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Name any action movie that came out in the 80s. And the movie's basically about Sly's character, who basically works for the government, and he breaks out of prisons for a living. At the beginning of the film, it's basically stated that he's broken out of many prisons, and he's basically got the whole rhythm down. But another offer is given to him, and if he chooses to accept it, he will be taken to the biggest high-class security prison of all time. And if he gets out of there, he'll get $5 million. And who's the warden for this place? That really tall dude from Person of Interest. And he's also really bad, and there's also a setup going on. And he also meets Arnold Schwarzenegger's character, who's in there for some reason. They team up, and they're going to try to escape the prison together, Shawshank Redemption style. Or I could have just said, insert typical 80s plot being brought into the 21st century here. What do I have to say? I love Sly. I love Arnold. I love their array of films from the past. And I've seen some movies that they made in recent times that I enjoyed but not loved. And I was looking forward to this because it had elements that looked fun. And I do like the actors that are in this movie. I mean, it also has 50 Cent. My boy 50 Cent that got me into rap when I was a young little boy. That one girl that was with Steve Carell from The Office, and some other people. So I was like, you know what, why not? And at the end of the day, it's cliched, it's corny, full of one-liners, and it's extremely ridiculous and preposterous. But I had a fun time with Escape Plan. Is it a good movie? Absolutely not. But it has a lot of elements that could create for a fun time at the theater, so let's get deeper into this. The acting is what you would expect. Everybody knows what they're in for, so they don't act for real. Everybody plays it, to a cheesy, tongue-in-cheek degree. The guy from Person of Interest, he plays it so over the top as the villain, the warden of the prison. He's actually pretty funny at some points. Everybody else is good. 50 Cent is, he sucks. But he's okay in this movie because the movie itself kind of sucks, so it's okay. Sly and Arnold have abundance of charisma. They're both really fun to watch, and they're the reason why the movie is entertaining for the most part. It feels like Shawshank Redemption if Shawshank Redemption injected itself with heroin and a bunch of steroids and just, deduced itself of story, characters, and anything that has, soul. Because I'm pretty sure at this point Sly and Arnold are devoid of what they used to be, but you still get reminiscence of what they used to be. And I guess if you grew up with them, or if you enjoyed watching them when you were younger, like me, because I wasn't born in the 80s, but I watched a lot of the movies when I was younger, in the 90s, then you can kind of appreciate the movie for what it is. Otherwise, you're going to probably find it to be a complete disparaged, garbage piece of shit. The action, when it took place during the film, wasn't overly produced. It actually was fine. It wasn't anything spectacular. And in between, fight sequences, there would be, these really crazy one-liners and cheesy moments. There's one cheesy moment involving, say, cheese, which made me laugh so hard. But other than that, it's just, little chuckles. And the whole movie itself, all I can say that it's fun. If you enjoy these actors, if you enjoy, movies like this, you'll enjoy it. If you don't, you simply won't. You have to go into this knowing that it's a stupid movie. Since I was self-conscious and aware of the situation I was getting myself into, my only real legitimate complaint would be that it was too long. The movie's it feels like 2 hours long, but it's an hour and 45, an hour 50. And at a couple points, I was drifting off into sleep mode. Also, Sam Neill, the actor, makes an appearance in this movie, and if you don't know who Sam Neill is, he was Dr. Grant in Jurassic Park. And when I noticed him, I was like, oh my god! Automatic 5 out of 5 stars. This movie's awesome. Not really. It's actually, I'm just going to give it a 2.5 out of 5 stars because it was pretty stupid. But I enjoyed myself. And the acting from Arnold and Sly made the movie entertaining enough. Yeah, that escalated pretty quickly. But I want to know from the audience, yous, What did you think of Escape Plan? Do you like Sly? Do you like Arnold? What is your favorite movie from either or both? Mine would be Rocky and Terminator 2. Also, please subscribe to MaffmanJones so you won't miss another review from me ever again. Please like this video if you enjoyed the review, and check out my links for Facebook, Twitter, and We Live Film in the info box. I'm John Maffio, aka MaffmanJones, and I want to know, if you had the opportunity to meet Mr. Stallone, would you pay $400 for an autograph or a quick 5-second moment with him to take a picture? No? Yeah, me neither, but apparently a lot of people did at Comic-Con. Sad.